Hello students, the topic of today is letter to the editor. Students, letters are an important mean of communication. In spite of the advent of modern technologies, cell phones, WhatsApp, letters still hold a prominent and important position in the field of communication. So students, this letter to the editor is your second question in section B and is of 6 marks, and its word limit is almost 150 words. So its components, its format and the way of writing a letter to the editor will be discussed today. You can have a look at the board. This is how marks are divided in the editor's letter, in the letter to the editor. 1 mark is for the format and 2 marks are given for the expressions. Expression means grammatical errors or wrong sentence construction, and then 3 marks are given for the content. And students, here I have already mentioned 6 marks question, 150 words. Please keep these things in your mind, and this is the format you are supposed to follow. First part is sender's address. In the question you will be given sender's address, receiver's address and the topic on which you will be writing letter to the editor. So same address has to be written there, followed by proper punctuation marks, which is very important. And then you are supposed to leave 1 line there, then date, again 1 line will be left there, receiver's address, 1 line left, subject, then salutation, the person's designation or sir or ma'am to whom you are writing the letter. Then first paragraph is the beginning, which is known as the introductory paragraph, and second paragraph will be about the problem or about the topic and the progress of thoughts and the affected party, affected people or area or place. Third paragraph will be big ending paragraph and will be a concluding paragraph, which probably would be giving possible solutions to the problem. In the end, you will write this subscription, yours faithfully, and name, designation if it is required, and signatures if it is needed. Right? So in next part, and while you write the language, this is very important that the language should be flexible, since letter to the editor is a formal letter, so language has to be formal, little bit flexible and direct. Will not be writing about any other topic or things which are not part of the letter. So it is main component of the letter. Then well organized content. Content should be well organized, because the moment you go through the question, you read the topic, you must work mentally and jot down your thoughts on a rough sheet of paper, and later on you have to organize them and write them, give them the form of a proper letter. And proper punctuation, which is again I would say is very important part of your letter. Right children? Next part you will be seeing how the addresses are written. So here students, you can see the letter. I have tried to show you that how address and salutation subscriptions are written. You can see here receiver's address is written after the sender's address. So letter begins by writing the sender's address, and you can see this house number 169 sector 40T, or you can write in this manner only. Okay, instead of house, if you don't want to write house number H and NO, you can simply write the number. And please remember, you will be given the address and topic in the letter itself, so you don't, in the question itself, so you don't have to write it on your own. In case name is not written there, that you are so and so, and write a letter to the editor on this topic, in that case you can write XYZ or ABC instead of your name, instead of the name given in the question, if it is not given. If it is given, you have to write the same name. Now come back to the sender's address. This is how it is written. Please see that there is no unnecessary commas there. After this or this, commas are not put, and no comma is there. City's name, then we leave 1 line Then date, format of the date is like this only, children, just note it down. There is no other way, you must follow this way to write the date. Then again you need to leave one line, and lines are left in order to make the letter look neater and cleaner. So again one line is left. Then the editor, earlier some years back we used to write to the editor. Now to is omitted, we just write the editor, the T capital, editor E capital. This is commonly made mistakes, so please avoid doing that. Its first letters are capital. Then name of the paper. Name, the newspaper's name will also be given in the question paper. If it is not given, please write any national daily or local daily which is published. It could be the Tribune, the Hindustan Times, or the Times of India, but it has to be an English daily. Please take note of that. Then city's name. Again leave one line. And the subject. Subject should be of, write subject briefly. 6 to 8 words will be enough. Then afterwards, some students leave lines, some do not. That is up to you. There is no compulsion to leave line after you have written the subject. Right? So it is your choice. So here leaving line or not leaving line is totally up to you. Afterwards, salutation, dear sir or ma'am, and then topic of the letter. Earlier I told you the body of the letter contains at least 3 paragraphs. The letter is of 150 words, 3 paragraphs at least. There could be more also. First paragraph is the beginning paragraph in which you write introduction of the topic. So suppose the topic of this letter is about the Indian news channel, which are advertisement friendly, which are commercial friendly, which definitely is annoying for the viewers who look at the television for entertainment as well as information. So that introduction I have mentioned here, that an introductory sentence will almost remain the same. If you are writing letter to the editor, introductory sentence will be same, so you may learn it and see how it is written. I wish to draw your kind attention towards the issue of news channels of India airing more advertisement in comparison to foreign news channels. Right. So this is introductory paragraph. Since there is less space, so I have utilized this space here. So second paragraph will be about the problems which viewers face because of too many advertisements, because of too many commercials. So here that I have tried to just write some keywords which will help you to complete your letter. That news channels are major source of information, right? Then they are sponsored by advertisements. Of course, advertisements would be there. Then they are commercial friendly because it's also a source of income for the channels. So they would not say no to the advertisements. But at the same time, it's ethical to take care of the viewer's choice also. So all these things are to be written in the second paragraph. Then third paragraph will be your concluding paragraph, ending paragraph. Wording of that also will remain similar in letter to the editors. Like first line is similar. Similarly, in the end, you will write about this. I hope you will give space to my letter in your esteemed newspaper. I want you to publish my letter in your paper so that the concerned authorities' attention would be carried by my article, my letter. So thanking you in anticipation. I am thanking you in advance, in anticipation, thinking that you will be giving space to my letter in your newspaper. Then this is subscription, this is ending. Yours faithfully, your signature or name. Name will be the same which is given in the letter. If it is not given, please write XYZ or ABC, right? And here I just want to draw your attention towards this thing, children. Yours, Y capital, and there is no apostrophe in this yours, right? And faithfully or sincerely if you are writing, it will, S will be small if you are writing sincerely. If you are writing faithfully, F will be small, right? So this is how your letter will be written. Alright. Now afterwards, children, after you have gone through this format, I will be sending you some solved letter to the editors and 2 assignments for you and I would want you to write those letters to the editors on your own. Thank you, children.